Omar Said, you talk about a media explosion that has gone on the last 20 years. What possibilities does that create in education?
Well, it creates the opportunity for teachers to become more creative with how they can use media in the classroom to keep it relevant and applicable to the real world, and to draw on students' personal experiences and to help them see what the big picture is and how what they're learning in school applies to the real world. So what I tend to find, and from my personal experiences of observations as well, is that many students are bored with the school topics because they always ask the question, why do I need to know this? I'm not going to be a chemist. Why do I need to learn chemistry? I'm not going to be a mathematician. Why do I need to know this formula? But when you see the real world application and you can show them the true purpose, then maybe they could become inspired and motivated and engaged to learn the topic. And then they could see, and they actually might be good at it. So.
And how do you see this changes in education? Is there a shift coming?
Absolutely, there is a big shift. The trend is really part of the bigger industrial trend of the media industry, which is that the media and entertainment industry is moving to the digital era. Less and less people are watching TV in their living rooms, and more people are consuming content on their phones, on their tablets, on their laptops. So the content as a result, which is being created, is becoming more digitally optimized. So this content can be used in the classroom. It's easily accessible. You can find it online. And the contextual relevance of this media is what can allow more creative lessons to be made and for students to have more fun when they're learning.
How could I personally, as a teacher, succeed in this world?
Okay, you succeed. How?
How can I?
How can you succeed? Okay, well, everyone consumes social media today. I think, well, not everyone, but I would say that it's a very, a big portion of the world's population are on social media. A recent report recently said that just over half of the world's population is now connected online, and that is defined as in having internet access or been on the internet within the last 3 months. So within the context of this, a lot of people are on social media and online. So next time, as a teacher, when you're browsing Facebook or you're on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, and you're just consuming media for entertainment purposes in your own time, just keep a question in the back of your mind. How can I use this in the classroom? Why is this cool? Why do I like this? Can I make my students like this too? How can I show them how it's cool? And if you can find a way to connect it to the classroom, the students are going to become more engaged. And you can make the lesson, more impactful, I think.
And then the most difficult question. If you look into the future, in 10 years' time, what has changed?
What has changed?
In education?
Well, I think parts of the general edtech trends is more active learning spaces. There's more of an awareness of bringing in the emotional element to learning, to becoming more global citizens. But when I say specifically about the technology, my gut is machine learning algorithms are going to help identify gaps in students' knowledge, but on a personalized level. So now, lessons are, let's say if a student is going into class, but they miss one lesson because they're sick, or maybe they're off for 1 week, or they have some personal problems at home, the class is going to progress without them. So maybe they didn't completely understand a certain topic, but the class continues. So what the machine learning algorithms and more technology is going to enable us to do is, based on the answers that they're giving, and how it can identify what the gaps are in their knowledge, and then moving forward they can try and address those gaps in knowledge and to create more, they're called Swiss cheese gaps of knowledge, so eliminating Swiss cheese gaps of knowledge. That's what I think.
Ja, det var altså Omar Said som prøver å se litt inn i glasskulen, men det er tydelig at teknologi det kan hjelpe oss med på en måte finne hullene, det elevene mangler. Og så er på en måte et av hovedbudskapene at vi tar i bruk den medievirkeligheten som vi er en del av, det vi selv ser og konsumerer, og tar det med inn i klasserommet og bruker det til å lære mer.